Good About in the Tarot. My name is Laura, and this is going to be a general love forecast for the sign of Leo for the month of July 2016. I want to just take a minute to thank my subscribers for continuing to support my channel, my old subscribers for liking, sharing, leaving your comments, and everything that you do. To my new subscribers, welcome. If this is your first time here, it's good to have you. I will be doing this reading for Leo in just a minute. I wanted to explain what I'm doing. I'm going to be using the Tarot Mucha for your primary deck for this reading. As clarification, I will be asking the Vera Sibilla Italiana to help clarify any court cards that come up. And I will, as in with most of my readings, or all my readings that I've done, pulling an oracle card for you at the end of the reading to help guide you on your divine journey in love, and also to help clarify the entire reading. So if that sounds really good, then let's begin. This is a general love reading for the sign of Leo. This is for my Leo suns, Leo moons, and Leo risings, and those on the cusp of Leo. For the most accurate reading, with the most accurate outcome, I do recommend getting a private reading or personal reading, as this is a general reading and will not resonate with everyone. Spirit, what are the love messages and energies that you have for the sign of Leo for the month of July 2016? This is for my Leo suns, Leo moons, and Leo risings, and those on the cusp of Leo. Also, I do ask that you please take what resonates and leave the rest. If there's something that doesn't resonate with you, or that you even strongly disagree with, then just let it go. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Leo for the month of July 2016? What will be so for Leo with regards to their love lives for the month of July 2016? This is for my Leo suns, Leo moons, Leo risings, and those on the cusp of Leo. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at your cards. Okay, we start off with the Three of Cups in your signifier position, the center of the reading crossed by the Three of Wands in reverse. In your foundation, you have the Seven of Cups. What crowns you is the Five of Cups. In your recent past, you have the King of Wands reversed. In your near future, you have the Ace of Swords reversed. In the position of how you see yourself throughout the month of July, you have the Page of Swords reversed. In your environment, this is also how your significant other or the person that you think about the most may be viewing you or dealing with you. They have the Nine of Swords reversed. Your hopes and fears are the King of Swords reversed. Your outcome for the month of July is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, Leo, let's begin. So you walk into July with the energy of the Three of Cups. This does, to me, signify parties, good times, friendships, certainly a wide social circle. You may be attending events or going on dates. You may have plenty of social opportunities presented to you. In terms of your love life, you will be sharing good times with your significant other. This is a very strong friendship card. Your friendships are likely going very well. And in terms of love and romance, I also suspect that you would be enjoying the pleasures of food, wine, and friends. Positive romantic relationships. So excellent card to have going into July, and very befitting of, if you are in the northern hemisphere, we are undergoing summer solstice. So there is a lot of outdoor activities and parties and things like that, where you may, if you're single, look to find your love interest. You may find your love interest among a group of friends, or you may simply start off with a strong friendship with someone that can grow into something more. But that remains to be seen. So let's take a look at your crossing energy. You also walk into July with the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands to me talks about growth, expansion, opportunities that exist in the future, long-term planning. It can represent investments in real estate, looking for growth opportunities. It's a very far-reaching card. It does talk about waiting for things yet to come. You've sent your energies out into the universe, and now you're waiting for a return on those investments. And so there can be also exploration of foreign lands or ventures. In love, this may signify a long-term relationship, or even the potential to have travel to see a loved one. As a challenge for you this month of July, Leo, what I'm sensing is that your challenge really is along your long-term plans, along a long-term relationship. And it's interesting, this isn't the only reading where I've encountered two threes. Threes are strong growth, indications of growth and potential, fertility and abundance. And so I feel that what you may be seeking out of a relationship or out of your love life may actually involve some kind of long-term planning, may even require a move or other opportunities that are beyond the horizon for you. And so your challenge is to really think long-term about all of your relationships in love and in friendship, and where you like things to go. Your challenge is to have long-term vision and to set your sights forward on the horizon, and to think about where things are going in the long term for you. Where would you like to send your energies out into the world? And so it is a positive reminder. But in the reverse position, there can be some plans that fall through. You may be faced with a long-term relationship that may require you to move, or may even require you to see beyond where it's... What I'm saying is you may actually not be seeing long-term potential. You may just be seeing friendship right now, okay? And your challenge is that you want this long-term potential, but you're not seeing it right now. Now, in your foundation, you have the Seven of Cups. So this is what has put you here. You have a lot of options in your love life. You may also have a lot of delusions or illusions, things being presented to you, and so you're not really sure where to focus your energies. There are cups offering various things to you, and you've got to kind of pick and choose what is realistic, what sounds, what is most meaningful for you, what aligns with your goals and values. You may be daydreaming or have your head in the clouds a lot of the time. And some of you are involved in a love triangle or may have more than one partner, okay? I just want to mention that. So I do see that you have a lot of options. But again, your challenge is to see things for what they are and to have that long-term vision for yourself in your relationships and really direct them. Have a vision for where you'd like them to go, okay? This empowers you, okay? This seeing things in this light empowers you, and I want to empower my viewers in these readings as much as possible. In your recent past, you have the King of Wands reversed. This is likely your energy or the energy of another fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Coming up in the recent past, I am detecting someone who is in their 30s or 40s, likely mid-30s, early 40s, a passionate person, a leader, someone who takes the initiative, very action-oriented. In the reverse position, there is hastiness, hidden agendas, and kind of a block to the upright version of this personality. Either that or we are looking at an Aries or a Sagittarius or someone that has a Leo moon or rising sign. But just to further drill down on this personality here, and that's just exactly what it is. We're dealing with personalities and characteristics here. I'm going to ask Spirit to help me clarify this King of Wands reversed in the past. But I do feel that this was your energy 1 to 2 weeks leading up to July. And I see you looking into the past as well. Whoa. So we have the Nemiko, the Dottore, and La Alegria. So in the past, with the King of Wands reversed, there was something that he was hiding, that possibly there's some concealed hate here for someone. This can include envy, rivalry, or resentment. Making an enemy of yourself, or if this is another person, someone that you see as an enemy or a rival. Next, in the present, I have the doctor. This is a professional, can be a physician, lawyer, or other professional. But this person is attempting to solve a problem that they're dealing with. And they may be actually seeking a doctor or may need a doctor to help solve a problem. But this can also say that this is a professional that we're dealing with here. Someone that does take their job very seriously, or that wants to help someone in some way in the form of like a doctor. So being someone's aide or being in that position of adding a professional help to a situation. And then in the future we have cheerfulness. As you can see, this does make sense because you have the Three of Cups in the future. And this is celebration with friends and family. So overall, the reason why he may be reversed is because he was feeling resentful or feeling rivalry with someone in the past, possibly some envy. Okay? But I don't think this is a bad person. I just think that some characteristics are coming through in terms of his or her personality. In the position of what you know to be true, you have the Five of Cups. So this is what crowns you throughout the month of July. You may be thinking or feeling, but haven't made this so. Feelings of loss, feelings of grief, feelings that you've lost something very precious to you but refusing to see or neglecting to kind of on a daily basis see that you have this Two of Cups here. More than likely you have Three of Cups because this is what you walk into July with. But this tells me that you may be closed off to seeing a lot of the good things that you do have, the abundance that you do have, because you're still mentally or emotionally dwelling to some extent on a loss. And most likely, looking at your past situation is you're dwelling on something that happened in the past, okay? But it's just a little bit, not a lot. Going into your future, you have the Ace of Swords reversed. This is likely happening for you in the middle of July. And what I'm getting here is some confusion, lies, dishonesty, an inability to maybe let go of some beliefs that you're holding on to. There's a need to cut to the truth here. There's a need to speak the truth and to see things clearly and to use your mind as a tool to cut through any BS, okay? So there's a lack of clarity in some area of your life when this comes up. I'm being guided to clarify why the Ace of Swords is reversed here. Again, we're talking about around the middle of July. You may be confused about something or still be asking why? Why is this happening to me? Why this? Or there may even be a lie that someone else is telling you. So Spirit says that there's some stupid actions taking place, possibly foolish behavior. Again, there's three people pictured here. They're called the delirious. This is in your past position. So I'm thinking that between the 1st of July and the second week or third week of July, there's some stupid behavior going on between a group of friends or even in a relationship. Now, there's a man coming up here, the Lord. He's the man of high society, the Gran Signore, and he's kind of looking at this group of friends. He seems to be very regal and someone to be reckoned with. He is the King of Hearts, so I feel like this person is someone that you know or even yourself. Now, in the future, you again have the three people, but they're coming up with joyous hearts, so pastime, hobby, or distraction. You may be distracting yourself with a lot of, I'm getting that there's a group of friends around you. Some of them are good for you, some of them are not. I think that you're looking at the stupid ones and considering whether you need to let them go or not. My advice is that you do see things clearly for what they are and let go anyone that's behaving stupidly and or foolishly, and then also proceed to keep the friends around you that are giving you, well, either way, you are going to have some good times this month. I do see a lot of celebrations here for you, a lot of your social life should be very good this month. Good time for networking too. Now, in the position of how you see yourself, you have the Page of Swords reversed. This is often my spy card, someone who is a little spiteful. They are immature, and they may speak before they think. This is a blabbery kind of page, he also is a messenger. So you may be feeling like you're not getting some messages, or there's some delayed news, or you may feel like you may see yourself as someone who has gotten some unwanted news. Okay. Again, I'm happy to clarify that for you. I'm also seeing this energy for you around the middle of July. This Page of Swords energy in terms of how you see yourself. I'm asking Spirit to clarify the Page of Swords reversed. So he's coming up with the Man of Letters, the Letterato. This in the past position represents creativity or invention or discovery. So maybe you've discovered something in your past here. He is looking into the past. I feel like you've discovered something that has not made you very happy. You're very worried. I think it's mostly irritation here that I'm seeing. You maybe have a troubled mind. You may be troubled about something. And then I see the widower here, which is someone who's lonely and sad and bound to his past. So again, there's this feeling of like, you know, it echoes the Five of Cups here. Just be careful that you're not dwelling on your past too much. You may actually be grieving the loss of someone, okay? Even though there's a lot of positive energy here, I do feel like you kind of look back in the past a little bit here, and you discover something in your past that makes you worried and makes you feel possibly lonely or bound to your past in some way. In your environment, this is also how your significant other may be viewing or dealing with you. So if they're viewing you this way, this is a lot of anxiety and pressure. They may actually be putting pressure on you, or may see that you're very worried. I see that you're worried here. There's something that you are worried about and that you feel like this is kind of like between a rock and a hard place kind of pressure. So you may feel like you are overthinking something, and it's sort of like beating a dead horse. It's not helping you mentally, and they can see, they may be dealing with you this way as well. So dealing with you like the Nine of Swords in reverse, they would feel pressured or feel pressure on their end because of the actions that you're taking to move forward in your life, is one of the messages that I'm getting. Also, you may have some external pressures going on for you, or external anxieties that are happening in your environment, okay? And it may be because you discover something about something or someone in your past that, like I said, it's news received that makes you worry. In your hopes and fears, you have the King of Swords reversed. This can represent an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but doesn't have to. This may indicate a fear of letting someone go, or a fear of this type of person who is kind of an evil, I'd say an enemy to you, or someone who is kind of hard around the edges. You may actually fear breaking up with someone, or be afraid of this type of person. This type of person, in my opinion, the King of Swords reversed is the worst. He is not someone that you want to have any relation with. I've gotten him in past readings for a landlord that was literally my enemy for a long time, and every time I got this card, I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with that person. So this is someone that you don't want to have anything to do with, or it's a fear of breaking up with someone. Your outcome for the month of July is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. And this is some kind of loss of security. It can mean that you are losing money on something, but it can also mean that a long-term relationship is in jeopardy here, or that you have been exiled from, or feeling like you've been exiled from a long-term relationship. I don't like to see this card in the outcome position, and I wish it wasn't upside down. This can mean that you have lost a dream. So the dream of being with a particular person, with the family, the grandparents, the extended family. You may actually be having trouble with your family. This includes parents, this includes siblings, this includes extended family. Okay, and the card that card is coming up with depression and melancholy or sadness. So you may be going through a little bit of a depression at the end of July, but there's guidance coming to you. So I don't think that it's going to be... I'll pull another card here. I really feel like it's the loss of a rivalry between you and someone else. This is the end of a lot of petty hassles and squabbles, the end of competing for someone's attention, and a lessening of that. But nevertheless, it can mean a loss of some kind of relationship for you. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at your oracle card. And I always ask Spirit to help guide you on your highest spiritual path in love and in light. Please show us a message for Leo today that will help guide them on their highest spiritual path in love and in light. Okay. That one just wanted to come out. So this resonates with the Emperor and the Major Arcana. And it says lead. I'm going to read directly from the book today. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. This is a great deck by John Holland. He's the psychic medium. And many of the cards in this deck resonate with the cards in the tarot deck, which I like because there's synchronicity there. Keywords are guide, prioritize, act, structure, effort, reason. In matters of the heart, dear Leo, the energy of this card can both help and hinder. Do examine the role that you play in your relationships. Do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationship, or do you follow the other person? If you lead, are you forcing your will on the other person? If you follow, are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give and take, lead and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy. And this is true for all relationships. This card reminds you to guide, not dominate. This card focuses on the intellectual rather than the emotional side of relationships. How is the relationship serving those involved? If a relationship is to be healthy and strong, everyone's needs must be met. There has to be sufficient structure and order so that each person knows the boundaries. Each person must make the relationship a priority and put effort into making it strong. And finally, the decisions made in and about the relationship must be based on sound reasoning rather than pure ego. If you're looking for a romantic relationship and are you actively searching, or are you hoping someone will simply show up in your life? This is a card of action, of being proactive, not reactive. Take the lead, network, make yourself available. Your affirmation for the month of July in love is, I ensure that my relationships are healthy and that each person's needs are met. And yes, this does resonate with the traditional tarot archetype of the Emperor. Solid reading for you, Leo. I definitely see this resonating a lot, actually, quite a bit. So thank you for joining me. This does conclude the end of our reading. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up, as that ensures that I get your sign out first next month. And you stay tuned, because I will be doing mid-month readings for the month of July soon. Those will be on my Patreon page. If you haven't already joined me over on Patreon, there's a link below in the description that you can click on. It will take you over there and you can discover what that's all about and what I'm doing over there. I have some cool things going on, definitely some cool projects. But thank you for joining me, and I'm sending you much love and light for the month of July. Happy summer, everyone. Take care.